What's good, y'all? It's your host, Kios the Ronin Beatmaker, here with another episode of Lounge Ronin, all things, everything. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And on this episode, we're going to discuss how Brad Pitt scammed a French woman. Now, this will be a little light, humorous episode, but we're gonna cover the decline of it seems like the intelligence of humanity. It seems like that's definitely a cause for concern. So here we go. Hospital photos, account locked amid divorce. How Brad Pitt scammed woman. The scam came to light in 2024 when Anne saw reports of Brad Pitt's relationship with jewelry designer Ines de Raumen. Here are the photos that the scammer used. Jesus. Oh my Lord, bro. He didn't even, put in the actual effort. He just half-assed this shit. Wow. Okay, so New Delhi. With photos from the hospital and smooth conversations, a French woman was convinced she is talking to actor Brad Pitt. Scammed to the tune of 800,000 euros. The suspect messaged her on her Instagram and convinced her to help him with medical treatment as his bank accounts were blocked amid an ongoing divorce case with actor Angelina Jolie. Jesus Christ. So Brad Pitt turns to Instagram moms for help paying his bills. Come on, man. No way that this actually fooled a woman. 53-year-old Anne said on the show Sept a Huit, a broadcast Sunday evening on local news channel TF1, that she got a message while she was on a ski trip in Tigris from an account posing as the actor's mother, Jane Etta Pitt. You gotta be... What? Come on. If you're on a ski trip in the Tigris, I would speculate that you're probably doing pretty well off. I don't know why you would be concerned with Brad Pitt, let alone his mom. Oh, wow. This is incredible. A day later, an account posing as the actor contacted her, and the duo started talking soon and became friends. Anne, who was married to a millionaire, but going through a rough patch, continued to receive poems and declarations of love from the fake account as she remained convinced she was in a long-distance relationship with Mr. Pitt. Quote, "There are so few men who write such things. I liked the man I was talking to, and he knew how to talk to women," she said. Oh, Lord. Is it that hard nowadays for women of these millionaire wives to just get themselves a standard issue affair? Is it that hard nowadays? I mean, I know it's rough for men out here, but really? He wrote her poems and declarations of love. Is this what is this? The 12th century? A knight? Or a young Victorian age entrepreneur? What? Oh man. Now you understand why I brought up the concern for the intelligence of humanity, because it really seems like people are getting dumber, even at her age at 53. I mean, I get it. You're going through a rough patch with your husband, and you're looking for some sort of out, some fantasy, some distraction, some connection. But Brad Pitt and his mama hitting you up on Instagram? Man, these scammers, they must have been tailing this woman for a minute. They must have done some serious intel on her because they seem to have known exactly how to what buttons to push because she was clearly going through a rough patch, and they hit her right as she's going through this emotional rough patch. That's scary. The level of intel these boys are willing to exploit. While he always avoided her calls, he sent artificial intelligence generated videos and images to convince Anne of his love for her. Wait, he couldn't afford the AI voice of Brad Pitt? At the same time, he also asked her to marry him. He also told her that he had sent her luxury gift and asked her to pay 9,000 euros, but she received nothing. Nah, you think? This is crazy. Soon after Anne's divorce was finalized and she received a compensation, you gotta be kidding me, of 775,000 euros. It was then that he shared more doctored videos and photos to say he was slated to undergo a kidney surgery and was already admitted to the hospital. Oh my lord. This is unbelievable. The scam came to light in 2024 when Anne saw reports of Brad Pitt's relationship with jewelry designer Ines de Raman. She was then hospitalized for treatment of severe depression. Of se- so she's not depressed about being scammed out of 800,000 euros, but she's more depressed that he's dating someone? Yo, what is going on? A similar scam was reported in September last year when Spanish police arrested 5 people accused of scamming 2 women of 325,000 euros by posing as Brad Pitt via online and WhatsApp messages. The suspects made contact with the woman on an internet page for fans of the Oscar-winning actor and led them to believe they had sentimental relationship with him. What? Spain's Guardia Civil police force said in a statement, posing as Pitt, the members of the gang then allegedly proposed that the women invest in various projects that did not exist. Oh my lord. How old are these women? Well, I mean, this woman was 53. 53-year-old woman, married to a millionaire. A 53-year-old woman who's married to a millionaire, who's going through a rough patch, gets scammed out of her divorce savings by a man pretending to be Brad Pitt. I don't know what is going on with humanity. I don't know why people are becoming so dumb, or if maybe this has always been a thing. I mean, we've always had snake oil salesmen, so I guess, but this is just really, to me, it's like this really shows a severe flaw in humanity's like gut instincts. Like I don't know, like, And I guess this is the danger because it's been, whether it's a man or a woman. I mean, look at OnlyFans. OnlyFans is a perfect example, right? How many of these millions of men are getting scammed out of their weekly paycheck or yearly salary, giving money to women that they will never meet. They'll never meet them. In fact, most of the time that they think they're talking to the OnlyFans content creator, they're either talking to an AI or they're talking to a guy who's paid to talk dirty to him. So, the scamming works both ways. I guess one scam is, like, quote unquote legal and consensual, you could say, and the other one is non-consensual. Either way, you have people being foolish, men, giving away their money to these women, corrupting their inability to have normal relationships or even be financially stable. This woman literally gave away her entire divorce proceedings that she got, all the money that she got from her divorce, to a scammer. You deserve it for your dumbass ignorance and for your dumbass idea of, let me divorce my husband because Brad Pitt is waiting for me on the other side. I'm just at a total complete loss at the ignorance and the stupidity that is being displayed nowadays. But like I said, clearly this has been around all the time. I guess, I don't know, maybe after the fall of Atlantis and Kemet and the destruction of all of knowledge, that people have become so dumb and so susceptible to grifters and panhandlers and all this other craziness. We have a lack of intelligence and a mental crisis at hand currently right now in our entire world, especially in Western society. Jesus Christ, man. People in the West are really fucking stupid. Like, to the point where it's not even comical. It's like concerning. It's scary how dumb and ignorant people are in the West. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, be careful out there, people. I'm sure people out there have been getting UPS package waiting for you and all that other bullshit because your data got sold out on the dark web. And then you'll be watching a YouTube video and they'll be like, "Hey, sign up for um, data security, and we will protect your data." And da da da. I'm like, oh my, you know what, man? The same company that's supposed to protect your data is inadvertently giving away your data. The NSA, the FBI, they already have your data. Who do you think is selling your data? Who do you think was selling the drugs in Medellin? Who do you think was selling the drugs at the border? The government. That's who. These scams and people who get fooled by these things. It's concerning, but at the exact same time, I don't think the elites really thought this through. I mean, if you make people too dumb, how the hell are you going to be able to make them work and function? I mean, look what's going on with Gen Z, and God knows what's going to happen with what was it called, what they call Generation Beta, I think they're called, something like that. This is crazy to me. It's just It's just crazy to me, the lack of intelligence, self-awareness, critical thinking, intuition, and much of it is by design. So much of it has been designed to make us dumbed down, to make us have the non intellectual capabilities to allow ourselves to actually fully function. So when you have these types of situations happen, we like to laugh, we like to mock, we like to make fun of it. But then at the exact same, but at the exact same time, we have to kind of pause for concern. It's one thing when it's an individual in their 70s or 80s. But if you're in your 50s and you're getting scammed like this, then I have some serious, serious concerns about the level of intelligence that is going to be hard to be able to distinguish in the later futures. You can joke and laugh all you want, but idiocracy, there may be more to it than meets the eye. And maybe that film was a warning and they were trying to tell us what happens. And I think that's part of the reason why I was saying that is like, these elites who are now in control of things, they their bloodline is thinning, and their sons and daughters, they're not the most intelligent, they're not the most brightest, they don't have the most charisma or connivingness. They've been too coddled by the luxuries that have been instilled upon them. And so now they don't have the same type of gravitas and dedication and drive as their forefathers and mothers and foremothers. So this is why things are severely decreasing in their capabilities. And that's why I'm like, when you have these dumb elites trying to control the world, and you've dumbed down the population, what's the difference? You can't really dispel the difference between a dumb elite and a dumb pleb. They're kind of one and the same nowadays. So, that's the thing I think is funny about it. I don't know if that is something that's addressed in Idiocracy, but as the dumber the elites get, the more dumber the plebs get, then you're going to have an entire civilization of rich idiots and poor idiots and complete stagnation, more so than what we have at the moment. And that is what's really fascinating, and something I've been itching to do maybe a video essay on it. I might write it down, a script on the stagnation of humanity and its connection to the grim dark future, where there is only war. So I'm planning on doing something on that. It's been on my mind, but these cases and these incidents and these scams, it's the stagnation of our intelligence is so blatantly obvious that sometimes I don't even want to go outside and interact with people because they're so damn dumb. And I don't mean that with any disrespect, but goddamn, some of y'all motherfuckers are just stuck on stupid. But hey, I digress. I think I've gone on a long enough Ronin rant on the idiocracies of Western civilization, or Western humanity, I should say. But please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these scams. And, unfortunately, if you have been a victim of one of them, please share your story down below so we can laugh at you, support you, and teach you not to be so stupid the next time around. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Lounge Ronin. All things, everything. If you've made it this far, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And leave a comment with your thoughts below. and sprinkle in a little bit of that constructive criticism, as that will help me and the channel grow. And until next time, stay positive, stay focused, stay true, and much love. Hello there, I'm Kios Ronin Beatmaker, and welcome to Ronin Art and Music, home to Ronin Music, Lounge Ronin, all things, everything, the Monday Mindset, Rants, and Ronin Reviews. We strive to make holistic and authentic content that aims to improve your individuality, mental fortitude, and peace of mind. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Stay positive, stay focused, stay true, and much love. Now, back to the show.